whatever amount of moments that have passed since the last
time we've hung
seen
out with
you.
you. Yeah, I've gotten to hang out with you, chill a bit.
So today we're going to talk about how the veil. Many of you who watch the Soul Flow have probably heard about the veil being thin. And many of you maybe wonder what that means.
What is the veil?
What is the veil?
Girl, what's
I have
the veil?
a story about
have a
the
story.
veil. In 2015, my papa, he passed away.
It seems like you're, is that, we good?
That's
My hair is full, okay.
Um,
You have a story, your papa.
Yes, my papa, so
Back
he
to the present
had been
moment.
sick for a long time, and we moved him home. And on July 20, okay, so background about my papa. He was super protective, like most
Protective
papas.
papa.
But he was very strict about locking the doors. As soon as you got out of the car, you better lock the doors. We would get so frustrated with him because as soon as we closed the front door, it would be locked. He was very, very strict and rigid about locking doors. And maybe it made sense growing up in Brooklyn. He grew up in the Marcy Projects. And then in Chicago, both my parents and my sister experienced a lot of like burglaries and thefts, and so whatever his story was, he was always locking the doors. And so I became obsessed about locking the doors. Now I don't care.
Really?
I did. For a long time in my life, I was obsessed. Anyway, so he died he graduated on July 29, 2015. And that morning was like the most beautiful ceremonial passing I've ever experienced. It's the only one I've ever experienced with a family member. And at one moment, so we were in the living room, and we have French doors that go out to the patio on one side of the room, and then on the other side is a opening, and then the little hallway, and then the front door. So we had called my sister because we knew he was passing, and she came into the door and it was open because I called her and I was like, the door will be open, come on in. And so it was unlocked, and the key was on the French doors that were opened up. And so we, we're like a 20-minute period. We said our goodbyes, we laughed, we kissed him, and then he took his last breath. And we sat there for a moment, and then like an hour later or something, we said, okay, we should go tell the kids who live 2 houses down. And so my sister went to the door, and she tried to unlock it, or try to open it, and she's like, it's locked. And I was like, well, just do the handle. And she's like, no, it's key locked. And I thought, no, it shouldn't be, because I unlocked it for you. You didn't come over here and lock it and then take the key, there was no way. So to me, that was like a message from my dad that he was back and he was protecting us, and that this is a little joke, like his little practical joke, to know that he made it to the other side of the veil.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Right? Like the veil is thin, which means the worlds between this physical world, to me, this is what the veil is.
Yeah.
Between this physical world that we experience on an everyday basis, the 3D world, to the 5D world, which is spirit world, soul world, the world of magic and miracles and instant
Alignment,
manifestation,
flow,
synchronicity,
heaven
on earth.
Yeah.
So that was 5 years ago when the veil started getting thin. People say that the veil started thinning 2012, but it got thinner over time, and now it's like instant. The second you need something, the second you call something in, you can have it if you believe it.
The faith, right?
Right, it's the faith.
It's the faith piece. Someone recently said to me that hope implies doubt, and so this is the age and the era of faith.
Yeah.
Which
I know who that somebody is.
So much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
It is.
So there's no divide between the physical world and the spiritual world.
Right. It's all here.
It is. And there's like just this current that you can create. And so you get to have whatever you want. I'm like trying to think of stories, and all my stories are dating related.
Oh yeah. She has.
And I'm like, I don't really know that that's YouTube's business.
Yeah. Well, I believe Em could start a YouTube channel called Em's Dating Chronicles, because it's pretty magnificent. Like, she'll leave in the morning to go run and be like, I would love to manifest somebody to smooch.
And it happens.
And it happens. I would love to manifest a tall, handsome, cool, fun dude.
Yeah,
And it happens.
it happens. Creating it. I'm creating it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Which
it's
we're all
amazing.
doing.
Mm-hmm.
We're all creating our
Totally.
reality. Every single thought we have, every sensation, every feeling, every belief that passes through our body becomes our reality.
Boom.
Yeah. And it's happening faster than ever.
So,
and it,
so here's my question,
Yeah.
right? Like, so we're
I don't have an
also
answer.
you don't have an answer?
Go ahead.
Well, I'm not saying you have an answer. I'm just,
Yeah.
I mean,
asking.
I don't know that I have an answer either.
Yeah.
And there's also like, part of me doesn't want to say this because I know the earrings, the hair, I'm all over the place. We
You're
just
like,
came
it's
back
kinda-
from dipping in
Yeah,
the water,
we
and
went
so
to the
I'm
creek.
like, you know, got the natural going. I wonder, because some people could be experiencing, like, as our world is kind of unraveling, or some people are experiencing their world unraveling,
Yeah.
or just change and difference and transition, that can be transformation, right?
Right.
And at times we can find ourselves stuck in like our old stories or our mind, and so going more into like a 3D, I guess, if
Right.
you will.
Yeah.
So then, like, how do you get to the faith piece?
Oh, yeah. So this is.
You know, like, that's the thing, because I've had so much experience of faith, and recently I was like, whoa, where did that go? And for me, what's amazing is that my way to get back to it is faster. I don't go as far away from it, so like I'm able to recognize that. So I'm enjoying that piece of it. And I mean, to me, I would like to be in a place of like faith all the time.
Yeah. Like
And
that.
I do believe that's possible.
Well, all that
um,
is, there's this Abraham Hicks.
Oh, good old
Talk.
Abe.
And it's so funny because, like, this guy keeps asking questions. She's like, connected to source.
Yeah.
Disconnected to source. Disconnected
It's
from
dis-
source.
yeah.
Disconnection from source. Disconnect, and that's all it is. Like,
Mhm.
anytime you disconnect from source, you're gonna fall into whatever story, trap, narrative, experience that you're used to. Because we're 95%. Oh, hey! Hiyo! 95% of.
That was Source letting us
Was that-
know.
oh,
Source.
was that source?
Yeah.
Okay.
Source was like,
Okay. Hey!
hey, connect to me.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's
you just
a-
ask. So in moments of like waking up in the middle of the night with like fear or whatever,
Worry, anxiety,
in your head, right? Or in your,
gut.
yeah. Or
With-
maybe even in your heart, like just something that you might experience as uncomfortable. You could just be like, connect me to source,
Yeah.
connect me to source,
Yeah.
and breathe, 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 breathe.
Breathe. Those are the two. My tools, because it's different for everybody,
Yeah,
but it's
it's true.
asking. So, because the veil is thin right now, it's such a amazing opportunity to ask your angels, your guides, your teachers, the I don't know how to describe them. You have hundreds, if not thousands, of helpers
reading that
around you.
That there's like you have so many helpers
So many.
available to
People
you.
who have passed on, your angels, souls that have
Just
have
even-
always followed you on this path.
We can't really understand as Hue people necessarily what they
Yeah,
are or what
Right.
it is, right? And it's available to you. It's like this
all the
energy,
time,
this-
anytime.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you just ask.
You just ask, and they don't know what you're feeling because they're not in this human experience.
Yeah.
And so that's why you have to be specific. You have to ask, because they're just floating. They're like, dude, M's in the groove. Look at her go.
Look!
How can they help if they don't know? So the first thing is to ask, and really just like sit in stillness and believe that they're there, because we all have them, even
And if you need
if
a
you've
reminder,
never
we can
known
remind
that.
you. We'll remind you. They're
Yes.
there.
Yeah.
They're there.
they're there.
Comment. Let us know.
Yeah. They're always there,
We
and they're there
believe
for
in you,
everybody.
and
There's
we believe
not.
in your guides.
We do.
We
It's,
do.
it's
yeah.
the truth. Like it's
That's-
not just our truth.
That's
it's
not a
just
laughing matter. Serious.
very serious.
They're there.
They're there, and they're ready.
So angels, guides, source, whatever word works or feels good to you, right? I mean, some people are gonna,
Yeah. The universe, the collective,
yeah,
your soul
Helpers.
buddies,
soul buddies. That's
your
fun.
soul buddies,
Hey, soul buddies.
your spirit guides.
I need faith. Give me some faith.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
cover me. Whatever it is, whatever you
bathe
feel
me.
like feeling, you ask them.
Baby.
Number 2, deep breaths with long exhales.
Inhalado. Exhalado.
Because that really gets you into the parasympathetic, which relaxes your nervous system, which connects you to source. And then the third thing is gratitude, appreciation.
Appreciation.
Gratitude, appreciation, gratitude, appreciation,
appreciation.
For whatever it is you have in that moment, even if it feels like nothing. If you have your 2 arms, your 2 legs, you can breathe. You have
Yes.
eyes, you have ears, you have
Yes.
the ability to ask.
You have a blanket.
Those are all things to be super grateful
love
for. You have a roof over your head. So yeah, those are my
You have
3
lungs to breathe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Asking for help from your guides, your soul buddies, your helpers.
It's your helpers.
Appreciation.
Appreciation and deep breaths.
Yeah.
Gratitude and deep breaths. That was Justin's
Simple.
mantra at the beginning of this year, and he was continuing. So yeah,
Oh,
the
good
veil
job,
is thin.
Jay. Good job. I like Jay's style.
Yeah, got a good style.
That guy is A-OK.
Primo.
The veil is thin.
The veil is thin. You can meet your higher self in a second if you want to. If you believe.
When
Like all you have to do is say, I'm ready.
is our higher self coming up the stairs? I just heard it.
I just heard something. Hello?
I'm telling you, the last couple of yesterday, Micah Bean, Micah Soul, our little soul who lives here with us on the compound, she kept thinking that Justin was coming up the stairs and we kept hearing him and he
Yeah.
wasn't there. And I
Wow.
was like, but he is, you know?
Yeah.
He's
He's
always
always
here.
there. Yeah.
It was so funny because we were like, oh, no, no, he's golfing, but he's also here.
Yeah.
He was super here.
I just went away for a week. I was gone from the compound in another country for 1 whole week.
We're really
And yet I was
happy
here.
you
I got a
physically
text
back.
message from Paulina. What?
Yeah. I said, we're really happy that you're physically back.
Me too.
Even though.
I love to squish my compound. Okay.
Anyway, okay.
So the veil is thin,
We digress.
as always.
I wish everybody was just hanging out with us. I mean,
Yeah.
They kind of are.
It would be fun. It would
It
be
would be
fun to
super
have
fun.
like your questions while we're talking, or
Yeah.
your feedback, or your stories. Yeah.
I want to hang
All
out
right.
with you.
Yeah.
Let us know
Let us know.
about your world.
Yeah.
We love you.
We do love you.
so much.
Yes.
Ask your guides, breathe, have faith,
And say
appreciation.
Thanks. Love you.
And dance and laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ciao. Bye. Bye.